Well, ladies and gentlemen, what is up YouTube? It's your boy SmackNPie here. So Silent Hill 2 Remake reviews are out, and it has surprised everyone, ladies and gentlemen. People are shocked and surprised that a blooper game has done so well, like critically. But a blooper Silent Hill game? Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. So reviews just came out like literally an hour or two ago, and it is insane. Like, I have been a blooper team believer because I have played almost all of their games, and yes, some of them are questionable narratively. I still think the Layers of Fear and the Medium, excluding the ending, I know I might lose some credibility saying that, but Medium, excluding the ending, I think it was a good experience for me personally, and I had visions that, hey, blooper team can handle Silent Hill, and ever since the announcement that, hey, blooper team will handle the Silent Hill, you can literally pull up any video. I'm a firm believer that blooper team will have this in the bag. Okay, I didn't say that they will knock it out of the park, but I did say that they will do it good, and I did say they'll have around 8, 9 out of 10-ish, and that's what we have. So the open critic at the time of this recording is really well, with 87 on the critics with 49 reviews. Open critic rating is mighty, 88 is top critic average, 91% on the critics recommended. So let's go through some of these reviews and see what we got here. I'll post the links in the description for you to check out all the videos if you want to see these reviews in depth. IGN gave it an 8 out of 10. Game Rant gave it a 9 out of 10. Eurogamer gave them 5 out of 5. Games Radar gave them 3.5 out of 5. GameSpot gave them 9 out of 10. VG247 4 out of 5. There's a lot more. We're gonna go through them quickly. Arab Hardware gave it 9 out of 10. CG Magazine 9 out of 10. We have Every Idol did 8 out of 10. And weirdly, GryOnline.pl, I think they're from Poland, they gave it a 6 out of 10. One of the few ones that gave them 6 out of 10, this one and Game Pressure. And I read both of these reviews, and they said something like, as a remake of one of the most important horror games in history, they said this new version looks extremely mediocre, which is in my eyes a greater crime than making a simply bad game. Do whatever you want to do with that opinion. But the other one actually makes sense of why they gave it a 6 out of 10. They said, in their opinion, however, the biggest sins of Silent Hill 2 are the extensive exploration, which eventually becomes tiresome, and the untapped potential of combat. So that has been one of my points. Understand that I usually read, watch every leak possible. I would read it if it's a leak, like in text form. If it is a video, I would watch it. This has been the only exception where I've seen like a few minutes of leaked gameplay and I'm like, I don't need it. I want to play it on my own. Even though I've played like Silent Hill a lot of times, I can't even count it. But purposely, ever since the announcement that blooper team is going to handle the remake, I did not replay Silent Hill after the announcement because I wanted to go in fresh as possible, and that's why I've been trying to avoid all the leaks and spoilers. And from the gameplay trailers that I've seen, and to a certain extent the gameplay leaks I have seen, I can see the combat thingy that might turn some people off, and some people might think, okay, maybe we could have had that Resident Evil kind of ish, but the other people, I think they see this for what it is, and that is the Silent Hill, not a Resident Evil clone. It is more about the exploration, it is more about the atmosphere environment, but who am I to teach you on that matters? Everybody has their own opinions. We're not gonna count these out, but it is an interesting point to have in there with all the praises and whatnot. And the rest of them are great. Literally, I have not seen a single 7 out of 10. I have literally every review is either 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, or a 3.5 or 4 to 5 out of 10. By TCMF Games, they did a good chart here saying Modernize is a masterpiece by IGN France, 10 out of 10 by IGN Japan, 10 out of 10 by PSX Brazil, 9.5 out of 10 IGN Italy. I don't know why each of these IGN countries have different reviews. Like, don't they use the same metric? Who knows, bro? 10 out of 10 Eurogamers, and the rest as you can see on your screen. So what does this tell us? It tells me as a blooper team fan that I was okay. It's a double-edged sword here. We can't possibly sit here and be like all the critics that were criticizing were unjustified. No, to an extent, those loud critics actually helped in shaping up this success for Silent Hill 2. Not just for the blooper team, not just Konami, but for all of us Silent Hill fans. I think it worked out in a sense, in a way, that Bloober team was so, to an extent, scared, but also they wanted to make sure they do right by fans. And all of the criticism that they were getting regarding the face models, which they changed quickly, and all the other little things, like even just today I saw this on Reddit and it blew my mind. A same section of the area, arguably, allegedly, right, 3 different streamers played the same area and they got 3 different rendition of the cutscene. One per player entered from the left, the other player entered from the right, and the third player entered from the middle. And they all got 3 different, like same cutscene but from different camera angles. That is not that big for other people, but for me, for a game like Silent Hill, that's big, that's huge, that shows you how much Bloober team really cares, respects, understands, and how they want to do it right. So to preserve all that, and then modernize that experience for today's harsh gaming community and industry, bravo Bloober team. And yes, it goes hand in hand. People like us who blindly supported Bloober team and Silent Hill from the announcement till now, as well as those who criticized just in general from the first day of the announcement, we both go hand in hand in shaping up this freaking masterpiece success. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, 2 days until the early access and 4 days until the release. We will be playing it here, hopefully. I might do it just like one live stream, might be one part, and then I'll try to finish this on my own, and then I'll do a review video and whatnot if it merits and whatnot. Last thing I want to say, spoilers alert. At this point you can leave the video if you don't want to spoil about how many endings are there. This is the only leaked thing I have seen because I was genuinely interested because of, you know, if there's so much of a playtime, there has to be more endings, right? Well, here's your spoilers warning, you can leave now. I'm not going to show, I'm just going to tell. It has been confirmed that there are 8 endings. So in the original there were 4 main endings and then there were 2 joke endings, the dog ending, the UFO ending one, right? Now it has been confirmed there are 8 endings. And even I haven't seen those endings and they're all up on YouTube as we speak. So that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be busy next week. Wait, this week? Next week. It's weekend. Anyways, Susu for more 100k. Our coverage of Silent Hill 2 is nearly at the end, and what a journey this has been. What a journey this has been. Enough yapping for me. 100k, let's go, boy. I hope you guys come to the next video. It's gonna be blast. I'll see you next one.